Welcome, Scorpio. This is your monthly focus for December 2019, but it's more than the monthly focus. I mean, really, a lot of the things that you are going to be thinking about, looking at, contemplating on throughout the month of December is things that you will be addressing, walking through for 2020. So, in the year of 2020. So, it is a very strong month in our path. We will be looking back at December 2019 and seeing where changes occurred, where thought patterns differed, where our perception aligned maybe with a new focus, a new intention, a new strategy for going forward. So my name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Let's get to the cards and see what they have to say for you. The Six of Michael. Wow, you start out strong, don't you? It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation, or travel. So you could be moving, absolutely. In 2020, you may decide to move. It might be December 2019 you decide to move, or go on a trip, go on an adventure. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. So the struggles that you have encountered will start to diminish. Breathe a sigh of relief. And do some breathing exercises. Just sit there and just contemplate for a little bit. We'll see what we need to contemplate on, but here we are saying things are going to get better, so contemplate on things getting better, of things moving forward in your life, of stepping into those experiences that you truly want to step into. The Two of Michael. Gosh, I think there was another sign that got these two cards as well, plus a third Michael. So we'll see what the third card is going to be, but not in this order, because I definitely remember this one being the third card. It will all be better if you just make a decision. Overanalyzing a problem, find a compromise. So in some areas of your life, you're going to have to compromise. But in all areas of life, you're going to have to make some strong decisions. And it's not about overanalyzing. It's about following your gut and tapping into your sage wisdom. And maybe, yes, meditation, prayer. Maybe it's sitting in quiet contemplation and really thinking it through and not allowing other things to distract you while you are thinking about where you want to step into, what you want to do, where you want the black and white in your life, where you want the death and rebirth in your life, where you want to transform your life. Four of Gabriel. A time for celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. So a time of celebration. Celebrate you. Celebrate where you're going. Get excited about who you are. Now this card is the marriage card, the proposal card, the partnership card. It's also the celebration card. So for some of you, you may be getting married. Forming new partnerships, new alliances, new friends, new family, new friends. And release yourself from burdensome situations, the things that weigh you down, the things that get you start over analyzing about simple things that really aren't going to matter. Start looking towards the bigger picture. Start seeing where you want to step, where you want to grow. Start communicating it. Asking questions. Growing those relationships. In each of these, we are not alone. So it is about other people in our life and working together with other people and making compromises. Not to go against your values, not to go against your beliefs, not to move your focus into their agenda, but to compromise to really bring out the success of everybody involved. Bring out the beauty. Oh my goodness, look at that. We had the Chariot just kind of fly out here. So an extra special little message comes our way to say, pull back on those reins. Give it some thought, but we don't want to overanalyze. So you've got to find that perfect balance of, okay, I thought about it and I'm making a decision. And then not looking backwards on it and saying, well, this side of the coin or that side of the coin. So it's, you really have, with the two horses, there's a primal power coming out about you in December of 2019, probably following you all the way through 2020. The boys just came in, so they do like to play a little bit when they first come in. They re-greet each other. Dylan actually, he hides around the dining room table and waits for Milo to come in and kind of look around, and then he just kind of jumps out of nowhere like, surprise! So he's that kind of dog where he likes to just make you think for a second that there's something wrong, and then boo, here I am. The Chariot is asking us to really think the process through before we act. To ground ourselves, to know that we're saying yes to something or know that we're saying no to something, to take out all the other shades and make it black or white. And when we pause for a moment, instead of constantly going, that's how problems start to stay on our plate, because they don't matter enough. They don't win the importance of, because there's new things coming in all the time. Whereas if we pull it back a little bit, we'll have that dialogue within ourselves for a few moments to really understand what we want to step into and what we don't want to step into. And we're going to put that one back into the deck, because that wasn't our work and career card, but that was in all aspects of our life going forward. We really need to pull it back and really think it through, but not overanalyze the situation. Once you come to a defining thought of yes or no, we move on from the experience. But it's giving those problems, those hurdles, those environments, those events, those people a little bit of thought and understanding. Work and career, look at this, the Ten of Swords. Now, a lot of people get afraid when they see the Ten of Swords come out. It's not the prettiest card in the deck, I will admit, but the Ten of Swords is, you're at the end. You've already gone through the Nine of Swords energy, and now it's the Ten of Swords energy. The Ten of Swords energy is saying, okay, you've learned your lessons. You've gone through your trials. Remember, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You're seeing it now. The light is breaking through those clouds. You're starting to see how you can go forward. It's about putting the past in the past and taking the knowledge, the sage wisdom forward with you and utilizing it. It's time to stand up straight and tall and brush yourself off and go after what you truly want to do in your life. When it comes to career, when it comes to work, maybe it's your home-based business, maybe it is something that defines you as a person, maybe it's your service within the community, maybe it's your family, maybe it's the way you carry yourself, your walk. And we have the Six of Swords for relationships. Right away I saw the back-to-back, and you know what? There's got to be communication here. If we are going to have a successful path forward together, then we need to have communication. We can't have our backs to each other. We can't be both doing our own thing and expect to have a harmony, a balance, a beauty within the relationship. So I almost get this hindrance of communication here, which is something that you're going to have to watch and really step up the plate to really speaking. talking, communicating. And this could be definitely going forward within relationships and growing the relationship, deepening the relationship. This could be somebody coming in out of the blue and out of nowhere, seemingly, and they just take you on a wild adventure of opportunity and excitement and joy. But there has to be, I keep getting, there has to be an open communication. You really have to keep that front of mind for December 2019, obviously, but as you go into 2022, so that you can really understand what they're trying to tell you and they understand what you are trying to tell them. And through communication, you sail into your tomorrow, your adventure. We have the Four of Pentacles. Another to get the Four of Pentacles for our health, well-being, spirituality. Where is it we don't want to change, voice our opinion, let go of something that actually holds us back? Where do we have the misguided belief that we need that in our life in order to be successful and happy? Are we hanging on to it and it doesn't bring any of those things, but we hang on to it anyways because everybody else on the planet says that you're supposed to feel better with it? It's time to release. It's time to let go. It's time to brush yourself off. It's time to step into your tomorrow. It's about getting up, stretching, turning around, and seeing that abundance awaiting you. That huge gateway in the background is that pentacle. That's your door of abundance. That's your door of well-being. So this definitely could lean towards maybe a behavior or habits that you have that really aren't health choices for you, good, strong health choices for you. And this is kind of a card of saying, you need to let that go. So whether or not you smoke too much or drink too much or gamble too much or eat too much, or it doesn't seem to matter what the vice is. If it's weighing you down, if it's keeping you trapped in a certain part of your life and you want to expand, then you have to look at those behaviors. You have to look at those habits and say, are they really? It could be just a point of your vitality and just feeling stronger and more alive and having that confidence because you have that vitality now. So maybe it's just a matter of changing so that you're getting a good sleeping pattern every night. But I think it's a lot more than that. I think it goes a lot deeper than that. Or making a decision or a choice just because that's what you've always done, or your parents always did, or these people that you knew always did. And maybe looking at a new approach, a new way to go forward. Something a little different, something maybe a little out there. Then that's not something I would normally recommend to anybody, but for some reason or another, you need to expand on your knowledge or your experiences, and maybe change up that routine, but not even change up that routine. It's actually omitting or leaving some things in the past and doing some things different. And I think some of it could be almost to an extreme through somebody else's eyes. But you automatically feel the benefits of doing that. And it could be a little bit about not holding on to past failures, forgiving yourself for something. That could be a big part of it here. So self-healing would be something to really invite in during December and going into 2020. I've got a well-being card here. So know that the light is at the end of the tunnel. I mean, there is some very strong energy here saying that you are over the hardest part. That things will come with an ease, with a grace, with a glory into your life. But you do have to change some things in your lifestyle so that they are health conscious choices for you. There's connections, there's marriages, there's proposals, maybe a new partnership forms in your life, really moving you into something else. Other people are definitely involved. Communication is needed. You know, even here, there's two together. So finding compromises, how to work well with other people, how to get what you want, and giving up some things in the process, but not going against your values, not going against your beliefs. We do it with a sort of harmony. I inhibit no one. We each create our own reality. So don't judge somebody else's walk because of the way you want to walk, and don't judge your walk the way somebody else wants to walk. And stand in your truth and stand in who you are. Allow your talents and your abilities, wear them like your armor. Be proud of who you are and what you can do, who you can be. Let that person out. Let them shine. And we create our own reality. So where are your thoughts? What are your affirmations that you say? And your affirmation can be, I create my own reality. And know that the more positive your thoughts are, what you're talking about, what you're writing about, what you're thinking about, really moves you into that reality that you are striving for, that you want, that you and expect it. As you find vibrational harmony with your desires, you are never inhibiting or preventing anyone else from living what they are creating, but you are controlling and creating your own reality. So don't think for a second if you want this in your life and it comes to you, somebody else is going to go without. There's more than enough for everybody. Okay, we're all very unique, and so all of our wants and needs are different. So don't worry about stepping on anybody's toes or taking something away from somebody else who deserves it maybe more than you, because you do deserve it. So tap into your desires and your dreams and what you want, and expect them to come in. And it's almost like designing, yes, a harmony around you to bring those things into existence. You are controlling and creating your reality through your thoughts, through your words, through what you communicate to others. And I think that's going to be something that's very strong for you. You may realize this a lot in December 2019, but you will see how it transforms and moves you forward throughout the entirety of 2020. So know that your voice will probably get stronger. Your thoughts will become more imaginative and vivid. Your reality will become plainer to see. There will be a clarity and understanding within you. You'll be a magnet for what you want to bring in to the world, to your life, to your environment, to you. I inhibit no one. I create my own reality. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.